Hello and welcome Mr. Rizwan to our coaching call number 125. And in this we are going to discuss some questions from program lifecycle domain. Yes, Mr. Rizwan, you can share your screen, please.
Yes, yes, sir. Can you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, great. So I'll go to directly 16. Okay. This is a question where you recommend that the escalation should be go to the sponsor.
Wait. You are a program manager for the construction of a new hospital. During the execution of the program, you have identified a delay in getting resources allocated to the program components. Within the above context, what is your action? So here the problem is I'm not getting the resources. In the stakeholder engagement domain, the responsibility or accountable to enable to engage the resources is with the sponsor. That's why I'm going to the sponsor.
Now that's a normal thing, but in question number 17, in some other scenario, you are recommending you
Okay.
are
Wait,
this is
wait.
the same scenario where okay.
Within the above context, what will you do? A and B are two programs in the same portfolio. You are the program manager of program A, which is not critical to the portfolio. Okay. So B A is not A means B is critical. You have a risk strategy in your program that needs a scarce resource. Okay. But this scarce course was assigned to critical path program B. Within the above context, what will you do? So it means he did the proper
Now,
thing.
yeah.
He
Now,
allocated to
I
B.
understand. I understand the answer of both questions, but the point is that in one scenario, you are going to the sponsor.
Okay.
Although you can go to the function manager and discuss why the delay is happening, because the same scenario happened in some other mock where you are before going to steering committee or a sponsor, you are actually step into the calling the resource manager, or
Hmm.
if you are visiting his office and the answer is visiting his office and call him, then visit him and XYZ. But you are doing 100% effort before escalating the matter to the sponsor. I coming to the ethics one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the 16 question, you are not discussing with function manager, although the resources are not he's releasing, XYZ delay is happening. So now the scenario is changed. You are not going to discuss because the communication should be open. You should ask functional manager what is the issue and then go to the sponsor in the 16 one. And in 17, the issue is there. Some other program manager or functional manager, whoever, it's out of your program.
Hmm.
And the delay will occur. There's a risk strategy. The resources will utilize by his area, and the same resources are going to be utilized by area. But in this scenario, you are not escalating it. You, although you are not on the critical path, but you have taken the right approach. You are discussing the functional manager or the program manager or whoever is the right person. First, you are discussing and then informing the
Sponsor.
sponsor in point
Okay.
B.
Correct.
So
Go.
in
Hmm.
sorry, yes, please.
No,
You understand?
I understand. Go up. Go on 16. Here in the option, it is escalate the matter to sponsor, escalate the matter to PMO, escalate to the functional manager, update the roadmap. So D is gone, right? I don't need to update the roadmap. It's clear?
Correct.
So in the current circumstances, if you want to go to the functional manager, for example, let's consider what you are thinking. In that case, the option should be meet with the functional manager. The correct wrong wording is escalation. You can only escalate to one who is above you. Functional manager is not above you. He is at the same peer minimum, right? So even if you are thinking to go to the functional manager, still you cannot escalate to the functional manager. The wording of escalation is again wrong with the program manager. In the question there, you are talking about the white background question in which the function manager was the answer, in which surely this was not there. I will escalate to the function manager. I will talk to the function manager and ask for the availability of the resources. There can be the
I,
option.
I understand point, but my point is that might be the resource who is not releasing the person is report to the functional manager. So instead of my context is that someone is not releasing the resource.
Okay.
right? To allocate your program. My context is that before jumping to the governance structure of the sponsor or the steering committee, you should discuss with the hierarchical people who is opponent to you. Like if resource is not releasing, so might be the resource manager or under the functional manager, and the functional manager is the highest authority over there, which you have to escalate it before jumping to the sponsor. In that scenario I was discussing about, you have to reach his boss and then reach to the sponsor. That is
But
my ethics point.
no, but in that point of view, you have to look who are your key stakeholders. The functional manager or the boss of the functional manager is not my stakeholder. My only direct, we have only 5 key stakeholders to whom program manager is asked to to communicate: sponsor, steering committee, project manager, PMO. That's all. The others, whatever, are external stakeholders. But this is not the responsibility of the program manager to look behind the functional managers or what is his boss. What is, I should leap into that. Whenever there is a problem in getting the required resources, sponsor is accountable for enabling the success and arranging the resources for my for me for my program. If I will not find the program, I will escalate to the sponsor to get me the resources. I'm not here to go behind the functional managers.
Okay, okay. But in some mock I find out, I saw that kind of question where the
Yeah,
program manager is.
no, that is okay. But I'm saying that was in that case, it was not the escalation to the functional manager. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I
Okay,
will not
okay.
run behind. I will not run behind the people. My If I don't get the resources, I will tell the sponsor, give me the resources. If I have to escalate, I have to escalate to sponsor or the steering committee. I'm talking about the wording. Escalation cannot be to the functional manager.
Okay, okay. The wording is different. Might be if there is a communication word will be used, then the
Yes,
communication will
yes.
be.
Talk to them. Look for the resources. That is some other thing. But here we am directly telling escalate to the functional manager. That is 100% wrong. Escalation cannot be to the functional manager.
And unfortunately, this question repeated in the same mock, so two are wrong.
Okay, no problem. Because
In,
why the questions are repeated? Because when I was developing these questions,
no, no, I understand.
every
I understand that you
I'm
are
just saying
emphasizing.
I'm just saying that every week I was having the coaching call with my students. So I
Right.
make the question, but sometimes I got full busy. Then I repeat the question. That was the only reason that out of
No
300,
worries.
some are thing.
No worries. Now, point number six. In this scenario,
Wait,
this is
first read the
yeah,
question.
we have
With
discussed multiple
the above
time,
contribution following
and
which what program sponsor. You are a program manager of an IT development program. Now you are in the program delivery phase. Okay. And the sponsor
I
is worried about the current status of the cost and benefits. Within the above context, which of the following will be provided to the sponsor? Program performance report,
now
program
I'll give
review.
you an example where I coming from, and you have also explained in the video that why the answer is wrong. So I have selected the D benefit register, but you in the video you have clarified that the benefit register in that scenario, once the current status is only related to the benefit. Right now, the
Correct.
cost is there. So
Hmm.
in that scenario, the benefit register is not applicable. The program performance report is applicable. That is what
Correct.
I understand.
Right.
But in this 21 page,
During the monthly progress meeting, the governance board ensured that the program is performing well and is on track expected and is on track to achieve expected program benefits. Within the above context, which of the following is the best tool used by the governance board for this? Program governance plan, program benefit register, program periodic health checks, program phase gate reviews. So C is the correct answer.
so I have selected the B. Why? Because now in the sixth question, I understand that the cost and benefits there. That's why the
Hmm?
performance report is the right answer. But in this scenario, the program is performing second line well as on track to achieve the expected program benefit. He is not talking about anything else. He's
Correct.
talking about only the benefit of the program and on track with respect to the benefit. He's
Correct.
not talking about value, what have we completed, are we talking about any other status? He's not talking. So
Very
that's
good.
why he's more focused about benefit. That's why I picked the B.
But what is the what is the last line? Within the above context, which of the following is the best tool? Benefit register is not a tool. Benefit register is a document. If I would have written which of the following is the best document, used by the governance board, then I can think of the benefit register. I'm talking about the tool. The only two tools that I have is phase gate reviews or the health checks. Which technique you are using here? Benefit register is a document, it's not a tool. The tool is a periodic health check or a phase gate review.
Okay, so the tool is, the plan is all, governance plan is also out.
Is a document, yes.
The only the phase gate review and the health check is
Yes.
there.
Yes. So if he asks you about the tools of which of the following documents we prepared, then there is a little change in the trick in the question. So we have to be careful about what he's actually asking. That's why we say read the last line first, which within the above context, which of the following is the best tool used by the tool A and B are immediately gone. Then play around C and D. But your thinking from the expected program benefits is clear. Now go back to question number 6. Go to question number 6. Which of the following will you provide? So there's nothing about the tool. He's talking which of the following means which of the following document or some I report I will present or anything. In that case, benefit register is also a possible thing. I cannot eliminate directly. So I'll look for cost and benefits. Everything is asking about the consolidated, so performance board is answer.
Okay. I got it. I got it. Now 22.
You are discussing.
I have clarity about this.
You are discussing the program with an individual group that is required to drive changes throughout the organization, so the operations can accommodate capabilities delivered by the program and secure the available positive benefits and steward the handling of negative benefits. Who is that individual or group? Okay. Management office, steering committee, program sponsor, operation manager. So who is the champion of the program?
Sponsor is the champion of the program, what I understand. But over here they are discussing about the individual group required, not the champion of the program, is required to drive the change. In my context, there are two kind of champion. One is program champion, one is change champion. Program champion is much more related to sponsor, and change champion is related to program manager. That is clearly defined.
Yes, but program manager is not here.
Not here, I agree. But the context is change manager. Through the organization, so that the operation can be accommodate capabilities delivered by the program and secure available positive benefit and steward by handling the negative benefit. Now, in this context, because I thought that it's talking about more operational accommodate capabilities to deliver by the program, because once the program will deliver the operational capability, who will take care of future positive and benefit of the benefit. So I selected D. Because sponsor is something like, he is not a change expert, but he's a program expert. And he is not the only one who is responsible only for the benefit. And the program operational capabilities delivered by the program. So the word which I have selected over there is operational can be accommodate capabilities delivered by the program. Means once the delivery done by the program, so operation can accommodate the capabilities.
Okay,
and
no.
That.
Okay, but here, what the question is in the first line only. You are discussing with a group that is required to drive the changes through the organization. Who is the person who will drive the changes through the organization? That is the key person. So the operations can accommodate capabilities. So I am looking for someone who is within my program. Okay, I'm not talking about the operation manager who will take over my operations. So group that is required to drive the changes throughout the organization means who are person who will drive the change in my program, so that subsequently the operation can accommodate capabilities delivered by the program and secure the available funds. So operation manager is not in your program. Your perspective, your perspective will be right if you ask somebody who will take over the things there. But whatever is going on inside, so that operation can handle, it cannot be the operation manager.
Okay. So in case operation program manager is not there, the operation sponsor is ultimately authority to drive.
Right.
Okay. That scenario. Okay. Okay. Fine. 24.
You are improving. Okay. In which other following do you document the outcome and output and outcome of that project? Benefit
Now
manager. This is just
You
a
have
business case.
explained in the video, and
Yes.
you clarify in the video that because of the keyword defined as output and outcome,
Hmm.
that's why the business case is the answer. And then you have explained over here the outcome is not derived from the benefit.
Hmm.
And the outcome is part of the business case. That's why the C is the answer,
Okay.
because they are clearly saying the document is outcome of that project.
Hmm.
Okay, I have explained. But in my understanding, if I okay, in my understanding, when I reading the line, in which of the following do you document the outcome and output of that project, not the program? Actually, when you are talking gone to the business case, they are talking about the program outcome. If you can go to your master sheet, you
Hmm.
also mention in the line number 10 that include detail about the program outcome,
Right.
not the project outcome. And now in this line in which you are mentioning the following, do you document the outcome of the that project, not the program? He's talking about the specific outcome of the project.
So what should
That
be the
is
answer? Okay, I agree. What should be the answer then?
up now, I was searching for an answer from your Excel file. Okay. And I found out that there is a linkage of mapping in the benefit management plan.
Hmm.
In the benefit management plan, line number 9 in your Excel file,
Hmm.
that is clearly mentioned, link component output, outcome, objective, and key result to the benefit. Because you are clearly mentioning in the program benefit management plan in your Excel file, 9 point, link component output. If you can open the
Yes, I saw.
Excel.
I will share.
Now, when I was reviewing this line, I was searching the output and outcome. So the benefit management plan is also discussing about the component outcome, not the
Hmm.
program outcome. And based on that, I feel that the right answer is A.
But here the one of the key word is linking of the component outputs, linking of component outputs, outcomes, data and key results to benefits. Okay.
Yeah.
Link
But
component.
it's actually a
What
program
is it?
manager.
Yes. Wait. What is in the
Sure.
question? What is the question? Which of the following do you one of the project is for improving the level of behavior and morality? In which of the following do you document the output and outcome of that project? Correct answer is C. Or in my opinion, next season let me check this question again, because if I have given the so much detailed reason, it means there was a big discussion on these questions. In this case, this will be a high
Because
level
we have
benefit.
given the opinion that in next session and selection program is the keyword. But I find out that the query is not related to above whole scenario. The query is related to
Directly
the
in the last line.
yeah. Because this is the scenario is definitely is A, but when you are asking about question is about B, outcome of the that project. Some component he is discussing, not about the whole project.
Okay, I will check this question again. I will check this question again, because it means if I have written C here, so maybe in the beginning there was benefit management plan and later on I change it. Anyway, I got the point. I will check this question. Remember, question number 129, right? Option benefits management plan or business case.
So now point number 25. In that question,
Just read it.
okay, so program manager construction of a hospital, 6 project, 3 subsidiary program. While you are discussing the benefit register with the key stakeholder for clear understanding of the stakeholder, you should map the benefit to the program component varies. And answer is C. Means when you are mapping your benefit with the component that is available in program management plan, and you have explained in the video as well, the mapping is only available in the program management plan.
Mm-hmm.
Now go back to the benefit management plan in your Excel file and point number 9. Same point number 9. The link component outcome, output, objective, and key result to benefit means benefit in the benefit management plan. They are linking the benefit to the component and their outcome as well. So in the video, you explain there is no linkage about the component, the benefit in the benefit management plan, but in your Excel file, the point number 9 is clearly says there's a link between the component and the benefit. So in my perspective, I understand the roadmap is not the right answer because the benefit roadmap share the interdependencies between the components and the pace and other thing. The benefit is defined in the benefit management plan and the component is also there. So in that scenario, I was thinking about to go with the D.
Benefit. And in the video about program management plan, did I mention any point from the Excel sheet or no?
No. You were explaining about the question.
Mapping.
You are mapping, and you clearly said that the mapping is available in the program management plan. There is no mapping available in the benefit management plan. You clearly says because the benefit is only about the benefit, not the component. So I was then I searching about the mapping or linking between the two, and then I found this line, and this line is actually giving me the answer of 2 or 3 questions. The link between the component and the benefit. The point number 9 is very comprehensive. So this point number 9 is even the book, or this is your written line?
No, it should be from the book.
And it should be from the book.
I will check this again. Question number 130. Option number A. Option you are looking for option C or D, right?
I am saying that D is the answer. Because
D.
the benefit management plan is the document which actually shows the mapping and linking, and mapping means linking.
Okay, so you are meaning that linking means mapping.
Correct, because the mapping is something like when you are mapping the benefit with the component,
You are
you
comparing,
are
linking,
comparing, or you are linking between the both things, artifacts, benefit and component. So this is available in the benefit management. Now, if you thought it, that's a devil advocate I'm saying. That might be you are thinking the C is the right answer because the benefit management plan is also part of the program management plan. So in that scenario, the program management plan is the right answer. Might be you are thinking in that way.
Let me check.
I don't know.
I got the point. I will recheck.
But because my question is that if the in exam, if the both answer will appear, the what should be the right answer? Benefit management plan.
No, I will think again. I will completely check this again. Then I will come back to you. I have noted down. I will recheck.
70.
You are
again
same. Call benefit.
And, this is I got it from the eco. This is
Exit credit.
Exit criteria and the benefit management plan.
Yes. You are the program manager for the construction of a new road during the.
You explained in the video that level of confidence
means assessment.
Assessment. So that's why we are in the formulation stage.
So which one you selected? You selected planning?
I selected the D because I thought that they are discussing, the sponsor discussing the level of confidence about the result of the activity means they are in the activity stage. They are doing something, the execution stage. That's what I understand.
The level of confidence is formulations of this schedule assessment.
Yes, thanks. But that I got it. I got it. Okay, I think that is the.
Very good. Thanks for your observations and points. I will recheck question number 129, 130, and within 1 or 2 days, I will discuss with my colleague also. Then I will come back to you for sure.
Okay. That's 1 point. I am just opening 85 questions. Just hold on.
Okay.
Now, if you
Yes,
remember,
complete.
I think day before yesterday, I was discussing about the procurement model and financial model,
Right. Yes.
more of model, and I thought that I need to come back to you. And
Mm-hmm.
I was reading about 85 question, and I got this. These are the four model which is mentioned in the book, which is you have explained it very well. And I was trying to discuss with you, and the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Okay.
able to find out these, and I want to discuss these things. If you want to discuss the question and then answer, because
The
I need to.
first we look the question. A new component, can you maximize it? Yes. A new component project is approved by the governance board. The funding for this component project will be provided by an organization different from the organization funding. What would this be acceptable funding? For sure? Yes, the program and the company may have different funding sources. Okay, correct. The correct answer is this. Often the program itself may be
That
funding
I
by
have
one.
discussed with you. Yeah, I have remember that I have discussed with you. Both
Mhm.
can have a different side of funding. We have
Yes.
discussed, but the explanation which you have provided mention these kind of models which I want to discuss.
Okay, often the program itself may be funded with the type of program and the funding structure dictate the financial environment for the duration of the program. Funding models vary from those that are number one, funded entirely within a single organization means both will be funding from the same source. Managed within a single organization but funded separately to a different sources like in the question funded and managed entirely from outside of the parent organization like IMF or World Bank. Okay, means the Pakistani government is taking all the fund directly from outside organization. Supported
Yeah, the
with inter.
first one is funded entirely within a single organization. For example, I am working from uh, any state bank of
Hmm.
Nigeria. So if that bank or that specific company generating fund by themselves and executing the program, that is the first point. He's not taking fund from outside.
No, I
They
will give you.
have fund, they are executing.
Let me give you one my real time example. When I was working in Pakistan hydropower project, so we have hydropower funding from HBL and National Bank of Pakistan. Okay, so in that thing, they were only there for the local procurement. This HBL will be giving the funding completely. That was funded entirely within a single organization. Okay, from HBL. Then point number two is managed within a single organization but funded separately. Means if the state bank is coming, we have National Bank, LCs were opening there, HBL, MCB, three banks were there. So one component was funding by MCB, one from HBL, but organization was under the State Bank of Pakistan. Okay. Option number D means funded and managed entirely from outside the parent organization. The parent organization, everything is in Pakistan, but we have Asian Development Bank and Korean Bank, Axiom Bank we had. Okay, that was again completely out of the State Bank of Pakistan, not even in Pakistan. And number four option is supported with internal and external sources of funding. Means some part was 30% was HBL, 40% was Axiom Bank, and 5% was World Bank.
Okay. The all the four scenarios okay. Now, in for example, if there's a company PPL, like Pakistan Petroleum,
Mm-hmm.
they have fund, they are not taking from XYZ, not from World Bank, not from
Okay.
any other companies. They have fund and they are executing their own fund by from own revenue
Okay.
and they are executing the program. Where this lies this in this four lines.
Number one, within a single organization.
So within the single organization means the owner is uh, executing the program based on his own money, or
Yes.
owner is actually taking the amount from outside from a single organization.
It doesn't matter as long as the responsible or the sponsor is there funding PPL by itself from wherever he gets the money is not affecting my program.
No, sorry, I didn't get it. Come again.
For if my program is under PPL, PPL is
Uh,
giving me the funding. So for me, it's a single organization. From back
no,
of
the
the day,
people is actually PPL is running the program and he is generating fund from his revenue. He's not
hmm,
taking from outside. His
okay,
own program, own money, own
hmm,
execution.
okay, this
Not
can be
taking
one.
money from,
Okay,
yeah, this
within
one within single organization.
one. Yes.
per month. And when the manage within a single or manage now this point number line is two different things. Manage means who is doing execution,
Yes.
and funding means something other thing. So PPL is actually PPL as a team, they are execution by their own team, program
Mm.
manager, project manager, and other thing. But fund is coming from outside.
Right.
Okay, outside anywhere.
Right.
Third is funded and managed entirely outside from the parent company. Now, PPL is the company who's going to run the operation, but the team is coming from outside. Someone third party is executing
Mm.
the project, and also the amount is coming from fourth party. So the amount and team both are from outside PPL,
Like our
but they
CPAP
are
projects, for example. In Pakistan, the Chinese people are coming, managed by them, everything, and also funded by Chinese government.
okay. Yes, yes, but program is running at Pakistan state.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
For the bucks. Okay. The fourth is supported with internally and external source of funding. Now, the fourth one is a little bit tricky. Supported means now because funding and manage I can understand.
Mhm.
The word manage and funded. But the supported means
Same thing. Supporting means you are providing the support, financial support. So you have a joint ventures, mergers.
okay.
So something is coming from World Bank, something is coming from government of Pakistan, or UK
Oh,
aid project, US aid projects, NGOs projects.
okay. 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 Point number 9. This is also I like to understand.
During the
Uh,
during the program execution stage, component manager responsible for testing estimate that budgeted hours may exceed 200 hours. What should the program manager do? Talk with the
hmm.
program manager and find ways to reduce hours in the part of the program. Communicate to the sponsor regarding the additional estimated time. Determine companies have excess capacity and rebalance those resources to the project that needs. It's a resource leveling, na?
Right. To determine which component project exceed the capability and rebalance those resources to the project with the additional hours. Now, I why we have selected this answer?
Because this is the optimization technique. Internally, I can manage the resources from within one another instead of going outside of my team.
But my question is during the program exam, the component manager responsible for testing, estimate, the budget. What should program manager do? Now, if he's responsible for the testing, estimate, budget exceed 200 hours, so means determining which component has access capability and the interdependencies are there. So he's
Yes,
just uh, helping him from other component.
yes, because that is the purpose of having the component under the same program. They can share the resources. They can work for each other. Na? So this is a problem. The program component one component A escalated the issue to the program manager. I need the resource. So program manager will look into other components and manage the resources within that.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Clear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you for attending this coaching call, and we see in the next class.